Hi, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Nich Johansen with your top stories from this past week. New data released this week showed 11 people in the Okanagan and 14 people in the Thompson Caribou were killed by BC's toxic drug supply in March. In the first 3 months of the year, 25 people in Kamloops lost their lives to toxic drugs, putting the city on track to have its worst year ever recorded. The same goes for Penticton, where 10 people have died from toxic drugs in the first quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, 17 people have died in Kelowna in that same time period. The 911 phone line went offline for 4 hours in the Okanagan on Thursday evening, and it's still unclear why. Ecom 911, the company responsible for the service in most of BC, said they're working with TELUS to investigate the outage, but they provided no answers as to what occurred. The line was down from about 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., and those experiencing an emergency across the Okanagan had to use their local non-emergency line to get help. A similar disruption occurred in the Kelowna area on April 24th. A Kelowna piano teacher is facing charges after he was accused of sexually assaulting a child last year. Neil Wong was charged last month after police began an investigation in February. He's accused of sexually assaulting a student over an 8-month period, and police are concerned there may be more alleged victims. Wong is a former music teacher at Kelowna Secondary School, but he was fired after he was charged on another matter in 2013. Some Sicamous residents were placed on an evacuation alert Thursday due to the threat of a landslide. The Sicamous Creek Mobile Home Park remains under an evacuation alert due to rains in the area on a slope that was hit by wildfire last year.
Very nervous. Yeah, I used to sit on pins and needles. We have an RV. We moved that over to my daughter's yesterday, and just so it's out of harm's way. And so we have at least a place to go to if it happens at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so everybody sits on edge.
Kamloops Royal Inland Hospital continues to deal with serious staffing issues as nurses and other staff call in sick. Interior Health CEO Susan Brown said 27% of the hospital's nursing staff called in sick on April 29th with both COVID and non-COVID illnesses, which is significantly higher than the same time last year. While Kamloops MLA Todd Stone said the hospital is nearing collapse, Brown says residents are still getting the care they need. That's it for this week's Week in Review. For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.